The Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, has downgraded its air safety rating for Russia. Now, Russia is in a lower category, which restricts any expansion of service or partnerships, since the country's Federal Agency for Air Transport, or Rosaviatsya, does not comply with the International Civil Aviation Organization, or ICAO, safety standards. Under the International Aviation Safety Assessment, or IASA program, the FAA determined that Russia's civil aviation authorities do not comply with ICAO's safety standards. Therefore, it has decided to downgrade Russia to Category 2 rating. The decision to downgrade Russia to this status was taken nearly 2 months after Russia invaded Ukraine. Following the invasion, the Russian economy and many aspects of Russia's aviation industry has been sanctioned by Western countries. Among other sanctions, Russian airlines now have more difficulties obtaining spare parts for their aircraft. By degrading Russia to Category 2, the US is effectively freezing the ability of Russian airlines to add new services into its territory. Russian carriers are restricted to current levels of existing service to the United States and are not permitted to carry the code of US carriers on any flights. All of this seems somewhat symbolic at the moment, considering that no airlines currently operate regularly scheduled flights between Russia and the United States due to airspace bans. Presently, 15 countries, including Russia, are downgraded to Category 2 by the FAA, according to the latest IASA data. Quickly listing off all the countries on this list, we have Bangladesh, Curaçao, Ghana, Malaysia, Mexico, Pakistan, Russia, Thailand, and Venezuela. Also on the list are the members of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, which are Antigua and Barbuda, Dominica, Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and St. Kitts and Nevis. IASA assessments determine whether foreign civil aviation authorities comply with ICAO safety standards. The UN agency establishes international standards and recommended safety practices for aircraft operations and maintenance. A Category 1 rating means the country's civil aviation authority complies with ICAO standards. As the FAA has stated, currently no airlines operate regularly scheduled flights between Russia and the United States. Based on that line, even if the Russian invasion of Ukraine ends and Western countries lift the sanctions, it could be possible that the Russian airlines will not be able to resume their pre-invasion and pre-COVID flights to the United States. This would directly and perhaps most severely impact Aeroflot, which had flights to New York, Los Angeles, and Miami, as well as a codeshare agreement with Delta Airlines and S7. Furthermore, S7 was a member of the One World Alliance until it was temporarily suspended earlier this month. Alaska Airlines and American Airlines are also members of the One World Alliance. What do you think about the FAA's move to downgrade Russia's safety rating to Category 2? Let us know what you think by leaving a comment below. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.